So guys, you got Lee, Lana, and Millie. We're in Glasgow, Kentucky. Picking up this right here. You see it in the background. Oh, that's what video's about today. It's a Murray garden tractor, 1980-ish. It's got a sleeve hitch. All right, more coming. That's what I came after right there. That's why I went and bought this sleeve hitch. Well, I got a plow and I got a cultivator. Deck looks pretty decent. But like I say, I've never seen a Murray garden tractor with a sleeve hitch. And when I saw it, I had to go get it. And it runs pretty good too. If you like these kind of videos, subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe.
All right, guys, it's Lee. It is a couple of days later. I just unloaded the Murray off the trailer. It's Thursday afternoon. It's been spitting snow all day. Feels like it's 28 degrees. So anyway, what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna wrap this video up a little bit. But I'm just gonna show you about this Murray. So the reason I bought it is because it had a sleeve hitch on it, which around my parts, that's pretty valuable stuff. It's hard to come by. So anytime I get on Marketplace and I search garden tractors, if I see a sleeve hitch on the back, I just usually go buy it. So let me show you about it and then we'll just drive it around. I mean, I'm not gonna put the plow on the ground today because I don't wanna tear my yard up. And father-in-law has a garden spot down the road that we might go to when it's a little warmer and do a different video and just show how this thing plows. But let's look at it. So this is the 5-lug garden tractor right here. Got the 5 lugs here. Now there's nothing special to me about this garden tractor. It's 18 horse, get a little focus here. 18 horse Briggs, 42-inch deck, Murray. Now I'm guessing early 80s on this machine. Now I hadn't had a whole lot of experience with Murray, so I'm looking for advice and help and guidance on what I got here. But anyway, this is the focus I want to be on. See, I think at some point, Sears, Craftsman, around that same time, and these Murrays were probably on the same assembly line. And I think these back plates are real similar because I think if I had to, I think that bolt pattern would hook up to my Sears Suburban inside. Or I tell you what, let's look at one here. Well, this one right here. See, I think the bolt pattern of this would probably match up this Craftsman. See, it's got the 4 bolts and place for all that. See how the similarities are? So it might work, I don't know. That's what I'm looking for help on, if somebody could tell me about that, if they're interchangeable. So these are things I don't know, but I know just enough to know that I think Murray and Craftsman and Sears were probably on the same assembly line at some time. And a lot of the Sears I have, they have hitches, but they're not a sleeve hitch, which that might have came in later, I don't know. So if you have an idea about how this is, that would be great. But it starts up pretty easy and runs pretty good. The deck, you saw it earlier, 42-inch deck. It's nothing to write home about, but I think the spindles were pretty free, so it'd probably work. And I got that cultivator, which is sleeve hitch, which I got a lot of little sleeve hitch attachments around. It's just valuable to me to have all that. But it's got this nice long arm here. Let me get that. So it's got a good long arm on it. The hook's in. I don't know what that's all about. Probably need to take that off, but and that's not your typical pin. That's just something we stuck in there. Of course, all this is rusted up. Needs to be worked on. And this hadn't been in the ground in a long time, but just having it. And it's got this familiar pin that goes all the way across like the Sears has. And like I say, the bolt pattern's like the Sears. You know, this bottom plate's a little different. But anyway, it's just a neat old machine. And like I say, I got the sleeve hitch. Because you can still buy sleeve hitch attachments for these things. So anyway, so let's start it up and drive it around. Now this microphone is acting as if it's working. I don't know if it really is, but this isn't really a code start because I started it about an hour ago, but it started easy. So let's just let's see, let me get this set up right. So that microphone I got the other day in a video or two ago, it wasn't connecting, but it had a green light on it, so it acted like it was connected. So you can't hear me, I'm talking on here. But anyway, I was just starting it up, and I was talking through this while I'm doing a voiceover. But anyway, it's a good running machine. It did have oil on the sides, but this old guy that I got it from, you know, he's not going to clean up any of his stuff, so it's probably just over the years of oil changes is what I'm hoping. But man, it ran smooth. It did well. So that last little clip, you know, I put the plow down, but I can tell it needs to be moved to a different angle. And that thing was so rusty, I couldn't do it. I got other plows that would fit it, so I'm going to mess around with it till I can get it to plow good. But anyway, I was just running it through the gears and just getting out there playing around on it, driving it. Here I am sticking it in reverse. I just, like I say, ran it through the gears. So let's just get a close-up of it. So guy I got it from, the little angle iron front ball for trailers, so that's pretty handy. The battery's under here, just a regular battery. Now there's oil all on here, but this guy, I don't think he cleaned up hardly anything. Big 18 horse twin right there, pretty typical. Got a fuel pump under there, new fuel filter. They changed the oil. You know, not a whole lot to write home about, but man, if it starts that easy and runs that good all the time, this is just a good pulling tractor. Like I say, sleeve hitches are pretty easy to come by. So anyway, that's just what I got. So I got the plow, cultivator, and the deck. Got this. It's just a good all around, you know, it's just nice to have. Anytime you can get a sleeve hitch, you just need to get it. Because what I might do is take the sleeve hitch off, adapt it to one of my other machines. So, you know, I got all these machines in here, and I don't know if I'll sell that or not. I mean, it runs pretty good. So somebody on there, I mean, I'm just gonna wrap this video up because I just wanted to show you about it. But if you can tell me the year, I'm sure I need a serial number. But I'm thinking mid-80s, early 80s. And if you got any tips for me on the plow and sleeve hitch, hey, if you got a sleeve hitch like this, let me know, because I've never seen one on a Murray. So that's just me. But anyway, all right, I'm out.